Love is Blind has a 10% success rate.
Most dating relationships have like, come on,
Less
bro.
than that, probably.
Yeah, and you gotta think. Look, they meet them people, and then the span of 2 months they get married. That's a crazy percent for you having 2-month relationships and they
You're
get
gonna
married.
lose.
Kids.
You're gonna
10%
lose.
success.
I'm waiting on them to come out with the TV show called Love Can See. I bet you that bitch have a higher success rate.
Love can
Nah,
see.
so the whole thing
That's
is the
everyday
people
life,
swing.
and it's not working anyway.
You got people who say that they date for attraction, right? So if I was a man that didn't get any women in real life, I would 100% go on this show and try and find a wife.
No,
Because
you wouldn't.
Because they may match you with a person who's attractive, right? Or
Yeah,
shy, or
If you couldn't find a woman, they wouldn't even let you on the show.
yes, they would. It's plenty of men that's awkward as hell. Then because they don't get it. The premise is that women pick based off of the 666 stuff, right? So they're not supposed to tell them how they look, how tall they are, or how much money they make. They're just supposed to build a connection strictly off talking to them through a wall and getting to know them. And in that
They don't
case,
see each other.
they don't see each other at all. The person, like if you tell, like in one episode, the girl said she looked like Megan Fox. They was mad at her because that ruined the experiment, and she ain't look like Megan Fox. Megan, not at all.
Not at all.
So they build like the thing about women, and I believe this to be true. This is why I really think it's real. If they have an opportunity to like you outside of the other factors, by the time you bring the other factors in, it won't matter as much anymore. So if they built a connection with you and fall in love with you as a person, and then they see that you're not that attractive, they'll still stay with you.
It'll be interesting to know how long they
of
film. How long? I wonder how long they film. That's gonna be the key thing. Like how long is their filming?
I believe the pods are 2 weeks.
2 weeks. 2
Just
weeks in the
pod
pods.
portion. Mm-hmm.
And they get engaged after 2 weeks.
Mm-hmm.
They have to
Yeah,
move
that's
forward.
not. Yeah, it's too small. It's too short of a time frame.
They hours and hours talking. So
I don't think they don't have TV, and all they do is
I done talked to Negroes all day long. It's still
No cell phones, no music,
nothing.
no radios, no boom boxes.
Do you know how much personality you have to
no
have
newspapers
to be able to talk to somebody through a wall every day and keep them entertained? That's a.
It's like when you was in high school and you get on the house phone and y'all talking to the sun come up type shit. It's
And hold on, wait. And how do most of those conversations they done within like the first hour or two, or you just sitting there quiet or sleep for the rest of it?
You from Chicago, right? You heard the Do or Die line where he say conversation on the bomb. If you pause for a minute, you can start walking.
Yeah,
they under that act. You know what I'm saying? Where you're gonna have to regale them verbally. That's the mental stimulation.
Way too much credit, Marcus. I ain't never seen you go so hard for a show.
I got you, Marky Mark.
Thank you.
This man riding for Love Is Blind, boy.
It's really good. It's really good.
But for 2 weeks,
and people have been together for like 6-7 years. Because
you know what show is real though?
Like in 17, I believe, or 18.
You know what show is unequivocally real?
Wrestling.
No. Bad Girls Club. That shit's real. That shit's real.
Yeah, real.
Sometimes they be doing the most because it's Bad Girls Club. Like they know that's what they're
they go in there with that ruckus. So.
They be get down on that.
Yeah. I know a couple.
And Zeus is even worse. Zeus Network is even worse.
Oh yeah. Well,
it
no,
took Bad Girls Club
coming out.
That's where Blueface found old girl at, right? Sweeney, do you think Krishan and Blueface relationship fake?
Faker than a $3 bill?
So
no. I don't believe they relation. I think their public persona is fake.
What part of it? Them fighting all the time?
No, that shit's real. Because I know batshit crazy when I see it. I think like the way that they go, I think when they're in public, that shit's fake.
They be doing the most in public.
They do the most in public, but all the shit they do in public, they definitely do that shit in private. Her getting it, like, you don't tattoo a motherfucker on your face and not be real. That shit's real. She's batshit crazy, and he's just as crazy for dealing with her. So like,
so that tattoo is real.
Yeah, that tattoo is real. She's nuts. She's a nut job. His mama a nut job. He a nut job. That whole situation is just nutty.
I'm still tripping on this man. Shot dude in Vegas, got off. What? Like he got convicted and got like dinner probation for a shooting. I say, Blueface.
Oh man.
Oh yeah. Well, yeah. Good lawyer.
I mean, at first we thought Sexy Red was acting, and we know that's not the truth anymore. It's real.
It's one of those. It's one of those things.
Red hype. Like, what are y'all? I'm not understanding what y'all are getting out of this.
Who
is y'all? Who you talking to, Shane?
Oh, the masses. Like, what? What are they?
Out of what? Getting out of what?
Out of the whole Sexy Red thing. Like,
there's people who identify with her. That's what the reality is.
I think she is real, but her again, it's that public persona. You know, when you get in front of a camera, you start doing more than what you go over and beyond the norm. Like she's ratchet, but then when she's in front of the camera, she got to be uber ratchet.
I don't know, because in order to get in all them fights, fighting mama, fighting sister, him fighting their daddy, they got to full time be that ratchet. That ain't like you tuck it away, be cool, and then you turn on for the camera. Because they be when they
talking about
camera,
Sexy Red, you talking about Krishan.
Yeah, I'm talking about Sexy Red. I think Sexy Red, she's ratchet, but when she gets in front of the camera, she's uber ratchet for the camera.
But it's more than just ratchet people who are supporting her. Like, it's gotta be.
Yeah, because
she's still a spectacle.
Just like there's men who don't gangbang but listening to NWA and other artists who actually did gangbang.
You talking about Drake?
No. I'm talking about like just in history. I'm talking about Tupac and NWA. Like you don't have to actually identify directly with that lifestyle to support that music. I think that's within our community. I think other communities like the cosplay of it all. But I think with our community,
I listened to NWA, but I never really found any lyrics that associated with being a gang member. I think the people who there was an article that came out in the 90s where the police and I think the governor of LA tried to villainize NWA members and call them thugs when all they was just trying to do is rap about how the police was treating doing harm in the black communities and over policing and brutality and all that stuff. They wasn't.
I thought Easy was a real gang member though.
He may have been, but I didn't hear. There wasn't nothing in there saying, "Oh, I'm a Blood, I'm a Crip, or a Cube," or any of those guys claiming a set or anything. It was just hardcore gangster. It was gangster rap. Don't get me wrong.
Yeah, it's talking about drive-bys, Bruiser.
I mean, but you don't happen to be in a gang to be like I've been.
You can talk about what you see. Now
we're talking about gang culture. We'll say, okay, they were glorifying.
A woman told them to talk about that. It was a woman that did it, right, Bruiser?
Huh?
A woman told them to say it.
To say what?
The drive-by song. It was a woman behind it. I know it was a woman. You ain't any no facts. You know it was a woman. Deep down in your heart, just a minute. It was a woman. It was his mama.
Oh, this man top.
She feeling something. She wants some get back from something. I don't know what it was.
You said my question is, can Sexy Red rap for the people?
No.
Okay. That's all I want.
Well, you know what? She might actually can rap, but because I remember they said a Lil Uzi Vert. When I listen to Lil Uzi Vert music and you find out like that his music, like he can't rap until one day you listen and find out that dude got a couple freestyles. You like, wait, why are you rapping on this?
Lil Uzi?
Yeah, Lil Uzi Vert. You find out he's actually pretty damn talented, but why are you rapping like this why is this the music that you put out when you can actually rap?
Didn't he have like Red Mortal Kombat?
I'm gonna be real. Sexy Red is another version of Soulja Boy. And when I say that, I mean she's all about like a beat and a vibe. And I think that's the whole basis of her blowing up. The same way, like Soulja Boy wasn't this big rapper, but the producer that he had and the vibe that he presented to the culture, that's why he blew up with his songs. His songs were Gucci bandana, Gucci band. Like it wasn't, it wasn't profound. And Sexy Red is literally doing the exact same damn thing.
But that's this generation hip hop in a nutshell.